Okay. I have been called to invoke a prayer. I am feeling other people today. And I am feeling other people's needs today. But I'm going to invoke this prayer. And I want you to understand, y'all. You know I'm not religious. And I only pray when it is absolutely necessary. But this tugged at me so bad. So here you go. Father. And I hope this reaches all of you. Father, I need you to bring forth the knowledge and the wisdom in people to thank and love their enemies the way you told us to, and here is why. They do not understand that it is that enemy and you working through that catalyst and that enemy that got us to where we are today. We did the work. We are required. We are the ones that have to step forward and do it. But Father, please have them find within themselves that it was that enemy that made them get up in the first place to be able to change. It was that enemy that pushed them so hard that they would even know why they were being pushed in the first place, for them to even see how strong they are. They did not know how strong they were, and now they know. They know what crosses they can bear. They know what they can carry. They know what they're capable of. And it was because you sent that enemy in that they know. And then that knowing, it has been bringing them back. Even though we're moving forward, it is bringing them back to heal that inner child trauma of things that people told them that are not true. Please have them understand they are loving the enemy because that enemy made them see where they are weak. They mirrored for them where they are weak and were weak so they could become stronger. So they could know they were stronger than anything they thought they were, because you have something specific for them to do. And in order for them to know themselves, they had to experience that shadow that enemy brought, because we don't move in good times. We don't move in positive energy. We move when a catalyst, when a force is brought to us to make us move, to make us see, to make us feel, to make us question, to make us sit up there and be like, why is this happening to me? I thought you loved me. And we couldn't hear your voice saying, I do love you, my love. I do. But in order for you to change, I must bring this to you. I didn't promise you always to have a good time. I didn't promise you that it was going to be sunshine and rainbows. But what I did promise you was the love. I promised to show you the love and to teach you the love so you could move forward with everyone else and be what you're supposed to be. Father, show them why the enemy was necessary. Show them why they don't hate it, but they forgive. And they forgive because they wouldn't be where they were without that catalyst that you sent. And also have the enemy understand that they were sent in that way for their own healing, that they didn't see, that they're still not wanting or willing to move forward, but they had a chance to move forward with someone else, so they didn't go through it alone, but they didn't have the wherewithal to see that. But we, your chosen, did. And now we have to sit up instead of being triggered, which is in our human spirit. We're getting an understanding of why you loved us so much to do that. What it is that you need us to do, because we are human. We don't think about, well, I loved you so much to hurt you. Because in human terms, they would tell us that we were crazy, that we needed to see somebody, when in actuality, it's the law of opposites and how it works. You love us so much to make us go through that dark to get to our light, to appreciate what we went through already, to get to our genius, to appreciate the pain that we had to sit in so we could see who we really are. And many are hurting so bad, they can't see that. So have them understand it's not about giving you enemies or allowing the enemy or allowing these enemy spirits or sitting up there letting you be beat up for the sake of being beat up. No, Father. Express to them that the reason why it was done is because you know we're higher than what we know we are. You see where we're supposed to be. You see where we're supposed to go. But we can't get there without a nudge. And that nudge will be whatever it needs to be in love for the love of us and the love of the universal community. That's why we were hurt. That's why. That's why you allowed us to sit in that pit for so long. And those of us that sat in that pit for hell of many years, we were strong enough to stop being angry about it. Yes, we go back to it. And I could have been further. I could have done more. But what are you doing now? What is it that you're sitting in now that you're supposed to be doing right now while you're complaining about what you had to go through and being angry? You understand? Father, please give them the healing and the wherewithal to know it is love that brought them to the lesson. And please give them the eyes of love to see your lesson in your word. Please give them the understanding of what love is. I know you will hear me when I say this. I know you listen to me. So please, Father, heal their hearts and bless them. Give them the step in the direction that they need so that they understand this is nothing but a lesson. It is not personal. This is business of life. I can do this. I got this. I got the love of myself. I got the love of my God. I got the love of people that I don't even know behind me, behind the universal community, behind the chosens, behind the enemies, behind the karmics. There's a lot of us who's behind everyone, who don't want to see anyone hurt. And a lot of us are warriors. That in love, we will whoop your ass and we will deal with you so you get your lesson. Because a lot of us, Father, are catalysts. You made us catalysts for these enemies. And these enemies did not understand. But we now understand. We now know you loved us so much to make us a tool of salvation for somebody else. Father, thank you. And thank you for teaching us to be grateful for what it is you brought to our door. This is how we grow and evolve, to get back to our past life self that we originally started out as. We move forward, but we loop back so we can get back to our original spirit that was clean, that was residing with you. That's why we go through it, until we get it. And then we return to the Dharma wheel and rest until it's time for us to come back and teach another. That's the continued force of love they don't understand, Father. We go to get back to our real spirit, and then rest a little bit to come back and teach everyone else how to get there. One mind, one heart, one love. In your name, Father, in your spirit, in your love, in your greatness. Ashe. That's for you. That was your channel message and your prayer. I love you, y'all.